Hey guys, welcome to a new video. It is currently Monday. I'm doing my makeup. You often find me in this spot because I'm always doing my makeup here, but I don't think I need to walk through my routine. Although, to be fair, I did buy some new makeup products recently, so that's kind of fun. But it's only been a few days since I last filmed. I just want to say, number one, thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. If anyone is watching this and is subscribed, I appreciate you. Or anyone just watching my videos in general, I appreciate you. My weekend was pretty dead, I can't lie. I was working both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, I watched the England match, if anyone's watching the football. But yeah, I watched the England match on Sunday. And then... not Sunday, on Saturday. And then I worked yesterday, and now it is a new day and I'm gonna do my makeup, although I don't know how much makeup I'm gonna put on. I might do something really basic. I got a new primer. Someone tell me if primers actually do anything, because I kind of feel like they're a placebo, but apparently this is gonna help with my makeup staying longer, but I don't know if they actually do anything. This is the e.l.f. primer, and then I also bought the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which I don't know if I even like this product. I bought it and it was like 16 quid and I kind of regret buying it because I don't know if I like it. But anyways, I'm wearing a little Your Name t-shirt, which I like cut the shoulder off. But yeah, I'm going to be going for a food shop very shortly, going for a walk as well. And then today I'm literally just going to be catching up on errands and things. And also, I'm trying to lean a bit more into my hobbies today. Like I said in my last video, I've been in a bit of a rut. I'm definitely coming a bit more out of the rut, and I am feeling a little bit better in myself. I filmed a gaming video the other day, which is uploaded if anyone wants to watch it, that was actually really fun to film. And I'm going to be trying to see if I can do a bit of reading today. There's not really many other things I want to get done. I do probably need to do a bit of cleaning, maybe tidy my room slightly, all of that jazz. Nothing too crazy. There's no specific plan that I have in mind. But yeah, a little update in reading. I was reading Nana, which is a manga. I have only really read a few mangas before this, but I actually really enjoyed this, and I definitely want to pick up the next one, but I need to find the next one because they didn't have it in my local Waterstones, so I need to probably order it online or something. I really enjoyed reading this. It was a very wholesome story. I mean, it's only the first one, so I feel like the story just started. You join me on the floor. I'm reading my book. I'm only like 50 pages into this book, and I don't dislike it, but it's like a really hard book to get into because, as you can see, the way it's written, like, it's just, there is no breaks in the writing, which makes it kind of hard to follow. Additionally, I don't know, I don't dislike the book. It's kind of very much like her perspective on trying to figure herself out and be like a likable person, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more I'm going to read for today. There are a few more other things that I need to do. Look who it is. Hi. Okay, bye then. But yeah, it's quite warm. It's sunny, as you can see. The sun is shining. But I've just been in my room and I think I just need to change the scenery because it's just... I am feeling quite sleepy and quite tired. To be fair though, I didn't really sleep the best. I woke up this morning quite early. Like, I didn't need to get up as early as I did, but I just couldn't sleep. So I'm now feeling the effects of that because I feel quite sleepy, and I definitely think the heat is making it more like hard. But yeah, I did a bit of journaling. I need to print out a script for a self-tape that I need to do in the next few days. And then what else have I got to get done? I was potentially going to do a bit of writing, maybe like 100 or 200 words, depending on like how much I want to get done. And my main thing that I just wanted to get back into was reading, but I can't lie, this book is so hard to get into. It looks really cool though, the cover, and like, it's not bad. It's just that I think it's not really what I normally read. My books I normally read are a lot more like simplified and stuff. It's not like it's complicated, it's just takes a bit longer to like kind of get into it. I think it's mostly just like the pacing of the way that the book's laid out I'm not really a fan of. But yeah. Hey guys. It is a bit later. I haven't really read that much more of my book. I did make another iced coffee. I'm feeling incredibly sleepy, but hopefully this will wake me up slightly. I'm almost thinking that I should like start another book, because this book is not bad, but it's just like I'm like finding it hard to read it. Like I'm just not really, I'm literally reading 3 books at once as well. Like I'm reading Priory of the Orange Tree and The Odyssey at the same time, but all 3 of those books are quite complicated reads and I'm feeling quite sleepy, so it's taking me longer to get through these books. Hi guys, it is now about 9:30. I have mostly been chilling. I did do a bit of reading. I'm now like maybe like almost 80 pages into my book, and I just printed off my self-tape that I need to go over. So I think I'm gonna just like go and highlight lines and try and like write a few directions. But yeah, I have been feeling a little low this evening, I can't lie to you guys. I think like, I don't know, I definitely feel like the weather is really affecting my mood. I don't know if I am the only person, but I feel like when it's really warm, I just feel almost like more down. I feel like in England, it has been at like quite a high temperature for like a long time, and it's just not gone down, and I can feel it right now. It's really warm in my room. But yeah, so I think I'm going to get ready for bed in a minute. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to vlog tomorrow. I guess we'll see how I'm feeling. But, I mean, today has been a somewhat productive day. I feel like I give myself a hard time a lot of the time, and I'll tell myself that, like, I'm failing at things, I'm not doing a lot, because I'm in a weird place. I think many people who are graduates from uni and things like that will feel the same, that it's just navigating life after education, which is like a really weird, it's just really strange, and I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my life and wasting the time that like I could be doing things, but also I am aware that like in order to achieve things and perform well is having rest and having time to just, you know. But I think tomorrow morning I might try and see if I can get up at a reasonable hour, and I might go outside while it's not sunny and like write a bit in the morning. It feels like it would be like quite peaceful when it's early in the morning and there's not too many people awake. I feel like that would be quite peaceful. But I will see what time I get up. I'm not going to set like an alarm or anything, because if I wake up later, then I just know that my body needs to rest, and that I'd rather have that than feeling like really exhausted by getting up at a specific hour. But yeah, I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. It's going to be another chill day. And then I'm working on Wednesday, which I'm actually quite excited for, because I'm doing a late close, and then afterwards we are watching the England match. I think I already mentioned this, but we're watching the England match, and I'm actually quite excited. I feel like that will be fun. And then Thursday and Friday I need to film this self-tape. It's due in next week, so I need to film that.
I'm really trying to submit myself to like as many opportunities as I possibly can when it comes to acting, because I've been through such a journey with acting. I mean, I've been acting since I was about 7, and when I was younger I did like theatre school, like classes outside of school and stuff like that. I did GCSE drama, A-level drama, and then it got to like the age of 18 and I really was kind of feeling like I was done with acting, and I was like, I'm not going to pursue it at university. I'm going to just look into like film and more like the behind the scenes. And I do think film was a degree that I don't regret. I never regret anything. I always say this to myself, that everything happens for a reason and I'm never going to regret a decision just because it doesn't seem like the right thing, but I know that it was the right thing in the long term, if that makes sense. And then after I graduated university, well no, before I graduated I actually did apply for a few drama schools, but my headspace was like all over the place and I really was not in the right mindset, and I was in a very negative headspace and was just thinking very negatively about myself in terms of acting. And because it had been like so long, like I had been involved in a few things at university, but very little. I, to be honest with you, kind of wish that I did involve myself a little bit more with acting at university, but I think people will know that university and like societies and stuff are really hard to integrate yourself into, especially if you don't immediately start with that. Like in your first year you don't immediately get involved with certain societies. It's a lot harder to integrate yourself and build a sort of community through that, and that's what I really struggled with when I was at uni. I wasn't really part of many societies. I was like in a few in first year, and I went to a few events, but like not tons, as I found it quite hard to find what I really enjoyed, and I felt like a lot of the people that were at these events were just people that I didn't gel with really. So I didn't really get involved in much drama, theatre, acting, that side of things. There was a few things, but like not massively. So I feel like for me, and I haven't done any training since, I haven't done training since I was probably about like maybe 15 or 16 was probably the age that I like stopped training and doing classes outside of school. So it feels to me like it's been such a, well no, I guess if you include like A-level and GCSE, then yeah, that is also training, but I mean like outside of school training is what I mean. But so it's just been a long time, and I feel very much like this imposter syndrome that I just don't think I'm good, because there are so many people who are a lot further in that journey than I am. But also like I'm aware that many great actors and people that I like see on my screen all the time actually didn't involve themselves with acting until they were like similar age to me, if not older. So I don't think that it's like a never say never. I always say this, I'm like, whatever age you are, if you have a dream, at the end of the day, it's a never say never situation. As long as you push yourself and you take as many opportunities as you can, then that's all that you can ask for, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do, is I'm really trying to involve myself with as many opportunities as I can, and hopefully in the future I will have more spare time to focus on that and building connections and things like that. So that's what my plan is. I did really debate whether I wanted to do a master's in acting at like drama school, but for me personally, I just don't think that is the career path for me, like in terms of that path to get into acting. I know that you don't have to do that in order to be successful, but yeah, I don't know, I did go an audition and didn't get in, and I think the audition was actually very helpful for me because it was in person and I was fully able to feel the life of what it would be like if I did get in and if I did go, and I don't think it would have been what I wanted for myself. I know some people really enjoy it and that it's really great for them, but I just think for me it was not something that I would have fully thrived in. So I'm just kind of figuring it out. I think there's no like correct way to do things, and I always say to myself, as long as I'm still being creative and I'm creating, no matter whether I'm getting paid for it or I'm just like, you know, whatever the experience is, as long as I'm still creating and trying to like be creative, then that's like all that matters to me. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, I don't know why we're getting so like, I don't know what this segment of this vlog is, but I just was having a few thoughts, and I'm trying to get into journaling as well. I bought this notebook very recently. I think it's quite cute, from Waterstones. It's like cherry blossoms, which is what I was doing earlier. I'm trying to kind of just map out my thoughts and my aspirations and my goals and putting things into perspective, because I think a lot and I'm a very deep thinker and I get very caught up in my brain. So I feel like just to write it all down and actually have a clear like conscience about like what I'm doing and stuff is helpful for myself. I am going to probably get ready for bed now. It's feeling really warm where I'm sat right now because the fan is like over there. If you can hear noises, that is the fan. So I'm going to probably get ready for bed, and I might read before I go to bed and then just try and see if I can get an early-ish night, because last few nights I've been sleeping quite late. So I think that I want to try and get an early-ish night. And then, yeah.